Brian with Short Circuited Brewers here at NHC in the JaDeD booth, and I am joined by Jeremy to talk to us about some of the chillers that they have, and they've got a wide array. I mean, basically just about anything that you're making beer in, you can use one of their chillers to chill it down to fermentation temperature. So Jeremy, give us a little bit of overview of what you guys have and what your mission is, and just a little bit of detail about the products.
Well, our mission is to make the world a little bit more chill.
There you go. That's a good mission.
So our products, like you said, we try to make sure that if anyone is making wort, they have a way to cool it down in whatever they're using.
Okay.
So we started off originally trying to make the world's fast immersion chiller, which we did. The Hydra, which is our flagship model.
Okay.
This is 75 feet, a 3/8-inch copper tubing.
Okay.
It's run in 3 25-foot coils.
Okay.
So with this is actually 3 immersion chillers in one.
Okay.
So you can chill a 5-gallon batch within 10 degrees of your tap water temperature in 3 minutes.
Okay. I was going to say, so can you, so it splits it out in between.
Yeah, there's actually 3
Okay, so there's a
coils.
splitter there. Okay,
Yep.
All right, very cool. Okay.
And then it comes back together and exits out.
Okay, very cool, awesome.
And then
All right.
this has the add-on of the Whirlybird on this one. If you order them at the same time, you get a couple extra bends on there, get a nice little contour.
Okay. So you can do a whirlpool.
Do a whirlpool.
Okay.
It actually, we did a bunch of testing on it. The whirlpool is actually a little bit slower than stirring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So when you think about a spoon and the mechanical whirlpool that you get from that, there's a lot of extra speed as opposed to just a bump.
That's very interesting.
And so then from there, we actually designed the King Cobra.
Okay.
Which is the same amount of copper, but if you're using like a stock pot,
okay,
or
where it's shallower,
or doing a 5-gallon batch in a 15 or 20-gallon kettle,
okay,
this will be submerged in as little as 4.5 inches of wort.
Okay.
And you still have that same 75 feet, 3 separate coils. This is actually a little bit slower than the Hydra.
Right.
A couple reasons for that. The middle coil is sandwiched between the upper and lower.
Okay.
So you lose a little bit of efficiency with the water in that coil. And then in addition to that, when we did our testing, the Hydro is in a 10-gallon kettle.
Okay.
And this is in a 15-gallon kettle.
Okay.
And you have a little bit of extra thermal mass with that extra metal.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense.
And so we assumed that's the way most people are going to use it. And so for our stated time, we didn't want to, play around and say, it's almost, take that extra steel out of there.
Okay.
We assume that's how they're going to use it.
Sure.
We wanted
exactly.
real world application.
No, and that's the best way to do it. So I noticed like some copper kind of winding or weaving in and out of the coils there. What effect does that play? I would imagine it keeps the passageways between all the copper open so that the wort will flow through more easily?
It gives you a little bit extra wort flow through the coils, and then in addition, it makes it a more rigid product. So when you pick up one of our products, it has a very solid feel to it.
Not like picking up a Slinky?
Exactly.
I've made those.
Exactly.
All right, very good.
And then, so we also have, this is our Mantis.
Okay.
This is specifically designed for use with a kitchen faucet.
Okay.
So this uses a little bit smaller diameter tubing.
All right.
And what that does, it's actually a little bit more efficient with the water.
Okay, so it slows the flow down a little bit?
It kind of does, yeah. So, it doesn't, with a kitchen faucet, the EPA regulates those. You cannot have more than 2.2 gallons of flow out of a faucet by EPA regulations.
Okay.
So with that in mind, we used a more efficient, smaller diameter tubing. So that'll chill down a 5-gallon batch within 10 degrees of your tap water temperature in 7 minutes.
Okay, I got you. And then I saw another interesting solution when I was checking out your guys' website where I know a lot of people have been doing some fermentation in like Cornelius kegs or even Pinlock kegs or whatever. You guys have a solution for that too as well, right?
It's not necessarily for fermentation. So these are...
Well, I mean the chilling. They're putting the hot water in there almost like they do down in Australia with the jerry cans.
Right.
And then you're chilling it in the inside of the corny keg.
So this was designed, anyone that transfers a wort in hot to the corny keg or uses one of the brewing apparatuses that uses the corny keg as the Coil Vessel, like the Zamatic.
Right, sure.
This fits in the opening of the corny keg and allows you to chill inside the keg.
Okay.
As with all our chillers, we do recommend that you move it or stir while with the keg, you got to shake it around.
Yeah, because you get some thermal pockets around
thermal
the outside.
stratification.
Right.
So, but this will chill down 3 gallons, which is the batch size of the Zymatic, inside the corny keg in 6 minutes with just tap water.
Nice.
And all of our chill times are to 10 degrees above your tap water.
Very good. So where can they find these, or where can they purchase them at?
JaDeDbrewing.com is the only place you can get them now.
Okay.
And then if you have any questions or need a custom application, you can always email us and we have a lot of different ways that we can modify things to fit your setup, no matter what it is.
Okay, so if somebody has a ungodly tall kettle that's really skinny, you guys can custom make one for them?
Yep.
Okay. Well, very good. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
If you want to see more coverage of the show floor here or the behind the scenes vlog, for the show floor, click or tap the screen right here. And for the vlog, click or tap the screen right there. This has been Brian for Short Circuited Brewers. We'll see you on the next video.